Hello, hello. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Bo. Hello, lurkers. Ooh, I forgot something. Hey, Hayden. Oh, Hayden. One of the ones that you asked for photos of, the Colorado mining one, which was actually the first set of lots. I didn't realize there's 3 different ones there, so I only sent you a photo of one of the designs, not all 3. That was my bad for not looking closely. Hey, Greg. Oh, Greg, if you're wondering why we canceled and then resent the request on Cash App, it's because I charged you shipping and then we realized later you already had a package, so I had to redo it without the shipping charge. You be a lurker. Why am I yellow? If anybody starts getting buffering, let me know. Hey, Henry, how have you been? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. I don't look yellow. Yeah, I got a yellow bar on YouTube, so hopefully it clears out. Everybody make sure you're in live chat. I always forget to remind everybody of that. I'm going to refresh real quick. Give me a sec. See if I can get this green. Hey, there we go. Now we're green. I'm getting settled into a new place. Nice. Hopefully it's a nice place. If you grab anything, make sure you give us your new address so we get it to the right place. What's the biggest piece of silver for sale? 5 ounces. All right, let me get through my beginning stuffs. Here's our payment info. Payments made via PayPal. Use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Please pay goods and services only. Shipping will be $4.50 to $22 depending on the size and weight of your package. $4.50 being the little purple bubble mailers, $20 being the large, or $22 being the large flat rate box. If you want your packages sent registered so that it's fully insured all the way there, that's an extra $20 charge. And if you want it sent fragile so it's not put through machines, that's an extra $11 charge. That didn't fit in my macro. We also have Cash App. If you use Cash App, it's the same email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it will say Lewis. That's me. You're in the right place. If you're new, you are allowed to get stuff tonight if you're new. You just need to send me an email at the end of the night, or before the end of the night, that has your personal shipping information, what email you use for PayPal, and who you are compared to your channel so we know. How much for me to hand deliver it? That would be somewhere in the realm of about $1,000. Yo, new. Here's our Facebook link. I forgot to put the list up. Give me a sec. I'll do that right now. Bring up the list. Give me 1 second. I'm getting the list ready to put it up on the YouTubes, because I forgot to do it. What I need to take off is the 3 things that went in pre-sale. Which means I gotta find them on here. Sorry for the delay. Oh, okay, that one already took off. And then down here, I need to take off this one. And this one. Sing the song when we open the door. I could. Believe it or not, I could. I am actually a fairly decent singer. I've done time in choir. I was a singer for a group back when I was younger. I've done tons of karaoke. Alright, list is now posted. So it'll be the top list. Or the top post, rather. Alright, I'm going to give it 3 more minutes. Let people filter in, and then we will get this thing going. Just a reminder, everybody, this is a consignment sale. So prices are set by the owner. Some items do have a little bit of wiggle room. So you can ask if it's not one of them that has it. Worst I could say is, sorry, we can't do anything on that one. But don't be afraid to ask, because you never know. Okay. Usually they just say let them know, but alright.
He said that he's got to come back by anyways to check his traps.
Did you remind him he still has one sitting out there?
Yeah, I reminded him that.
Yeah, the apartment we live in has we have a patio off the apartment, and we're on the edge of the building. And the wall section has a hole in it down at the concrete. And then there's little gaps in the drywall down by the carpet inside, so stuff is able to go into the hole outside and then come inside. And as of late, we've been noticing a rather large number of ants in the office where the hole is. So we got to figure that out. Get that under control. Fun, fun. It's actually not a bad idea.
What?
Greg suggested use spray foam to plug the hole.
Well, I don't have that, and this complex is too cheap.
Or Flex Seal. No, he's talking about us doing it.
Oh. Well, I don't have it.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so the first 5 items are the historic Colorado mining round, Black Hawk Company, Colorado. There are 3 different designs on here. Every single one of these is the same weight. It's basically, if you round it up, it's not, the little bit, it's 9/10 of an ounce. These are $30 each. So that's the design with the train. And there are 2 of these. Here's the other one. And Henry's just jumping out the gate being like, yep, I'll take them all. But let me show them all to you first. And then you got the guy on the horse. The other side's the same on all of them. There's the mister. There's 2 of the guy on the horse. Your hometown? Oh, nice. I grew up most of my early life in Colorado. First I lived in Falcon, then I was in Colorado Springs. Well, technically first I was in Colorado Springs, then I was in Falcon, and then I was back in Colorado Springs, then I went to Fort Collins. And then I went to Job Corps right outside of, or right in Colburn, Colorado, up in the mountains. So I am also from Colorado. I was born in New York, grew up most of my life in Colorado. And then on my 21st birthday, moved to Arizona. So those are all going to Henry Kratzer. Henry, don't forget to get us your new address.
Yes, and
all right. Next up. You're in Centennial now, but spend a lot of time in Black Hawk. Nice. Yeah, a good chunk of my family still lives in Colorado Springs. Then I got a sister in Germany. That's my adopted family. My biological family mostly still lives back in New York. All right, next up, we got a minibar. It's a vintage minibar. It is the 1974. It is the Colonial States. It is basically 4/10 of an ounce and going for $15. Nothing on that side. Any takers at $15? So it's what, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, New Hampshire, New York, Pennsylvania, Jersey.
Hi, Bill. Hi,
Hey, Coin Captain. Hey, Bill. Hey, Aaron. Last call, $15.
Take your car away from your mouth.
4/10 of an ounce of 3.39 fine silver.
I'm Joe.
Going to Jovi. Hey, Joe.
Congrats, Joe.
Oh, by the way, our lot list will be out either tonight after the show or tomorrow. It is done. It's just when we remember to put it out.
It probably will not go out till tomorrow morning.
All right, next up, this item is 9/10 of an ounce of 3 9s fine. 1952 to 1960, Dwight D. Eisenhower, President of the United States, proof. And this one's going for $30.
And Joe, your package will be shipped out tomorrow.
Yeah, anybody who pays by tomorrow morning, if you wanted your package to go out and you get anything, it will be shipped out tomorrow. But it has to be paid for by tomorrow morning. Because we don't ship without the payments. So, Ike, when he was in his military uniform, can we slip in anything he buys tonight?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
It's not closed up yet.
Yeah, we haven't sealed any of the packages.
It's because we knew that we were doing it
Hey, Zeke.
today, so we wanted to wait before sealing them.
So yeah, anybody who had packages open from Monday, they're still open. We haven't sealed anything. I always forget to change that on PayPal.
What?
Huh? One of his banknotes was Iran. So because of that, that flagged PayPal. So his payment got held up for review for 3 days.
Oops. It's also too my bad because I go over everything.
Last call on this one.
On Monday, I was very, very tired.
You had one that just closed after 3 months? That is ridiculous. I would have been writing PayPal after a week. I would have been freaking emailing them, messaging them, calling them. I'd be like, what the hell? Fix this. All right. We are moving on. This next one, this one is honestly probably way underpriced. Of course, the owner knows the value of the silver, but he doesn't know the value of certain collectibles. And this is from 1977 Coca-Cola Company. And everything Coca-Cola, for especially the vintage stuff, is worth like a lot to collectors. And this one's going to Hidden.
Oh, wait,
nope, Hidden. Hidden beat Joe.
Hidden beat him. Oh my god.
Ermagerd. So that's going to Hidden. You got a Santa Claus on the other side.
Yes, I can, Philip.
Congrats, Hidden. All right, next up, these next few items, these are...
Yours was going to go out anyways.
I'm sure that there are... Whoa, these are probably very big for collectors, for fans of the NFL. And these probably just got all out of order, so I'm going to have to pay attention while I'm doing it. Because the whole pile just fell over. But these are all... they're 2-ounce silver rounds from the NFL, and they're from the various Super Bowls.
It's from early.
So these are going to be $65 each.
It's mainly from the 60s.
Is that the right one?
It's 115.67.
Trying to make sure I have the right one.
No, because you gotta watch the date.
No, that's Packers at Raiders. Which one is it? I need Packers at Chiefs. Hang on a sec. These got out of order when they fell over. So I'm going to have to find the right one.
That one.
You found it? Right on. All right. So this one is from 1967. Super Bowl I. Green Bay Packers, Kansas City Chiefs. Packers won 35-10. These are all proof finish. They played at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum.
The third one. That's the second one.
Any takers? Any Chiefs fans or Packers fans out there that would like to have a piece of memorabilia of your team?
Yes.
Yes, you get the flip. It's 2.1 ounce. Technically, but I just call it a 2 ounce. Get enough. All right, moving on. Next up, Super Bowl II. Green Bay Packers at Oakland Raiders. Packers won that game 33-14. Played at the Orange Bowl, Miami. January 14th, 1968. Any takers? Man, nobody, huh?
Not seeing the X one.
All right, moving on to Super Bowl III. New York Jets versus Baltimore Colts. The last time the New York Jets probably won anything. They all went woke. Any takers? I actually forgot the Colts used to be in Baltimore.
There. Now they're all in order. Do not mess that up again.
It's not like I did it on purpose. Here, take that.
Yeah, I was planning on it. I had to stop to fix your thing.
All right, moving on to Super Bowl IV. Kansas City Chiefs at Minnesota Vikings. Well, and the Minnesota Vikings. It wasn't at the Minnesota Vikings. It was actually at
That says it on it.
Tulane Stadium in New Orleans. The old Saint Stadium. 1970. Chiefs won 23-7.
I have the 23 to 7.
I know that. All right, moving on. Next up, Super Bowl V. Baltimore Colts at the Dallas Cowboys. Colts won at 16-13. Any takers? Hey, no talking about soft pretzels unless you're sharing with the rest of the class. I like soft pretzels. They're yummy.
So do I.
I don't blame you, man. All right, moving on. To Super Bowl VI.
Hi, honey.
Dallas Cowboys and Miami Dolphins. The Cowboys stomped the Dolphins in this one. Any takers? If we find any more of the Coke ones, we'll grab it and let you know, Joe.
Yes.
All right,
You're welcome.
moving on. Surprised nobody's going after these. I thought sure somebody would have wanted at least a couple of these. Next up, Super Bowl VII. Dolphins at Redskins. Now just known as the Washington football team. Pepsi's better than Coke. Oh, it's all good. I understand. Keep in mind, everybody, though, these are basically 2.1 ounces of silver. So that's why they are a bit up there. All right, moving on. That'd be the one you get. You're a Dolphins fan? Or are you a Washington fan? Next up, Super Bowl IX. Pittsburgh Steelers, Minnesota Vikings. Dolphins.
That is correct, Cindy. It is .999 silver, not 90.
Yep, these are pure silver. You think Aaron might know your team? Well, I'm going to assume you're a Broncos fan if you're from Colorado. Steelers ruled in the mid-70s. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And then in the 80s, it was a combination of the Broncos and the Raiders. You had the Iron Curtain, and then you had the Orange Crush.
Oh, hell no.
All right, moving on. Next up, Super Bowl X. Pittsburgh Steelers at Dallas Cowboys. Steelers won it 21-7. This was during my birth year, 1976. I'm happy, even now, I'm happy that the Dallas Cowboys lost in my birth year. I'm an Eagles fan. Team that just whooped the Donkeys last week. It was the Raiders, I think, that played the Broncos last week. My team sucks this year. I knew we were going to suck this year, though. I was expecting it. Missed the Oilers. I remember the old day of the Houston Oilers. All right, moving on. You know, even though I live in Arizona and I've lived here for 24 years, I've never been a Cardinals fan. But I am amazed at how well they're doing this year. They're the last undefeated team left in the NFL, and they are stomping everybody they play. It's not like close wins. And now they just got Zach Ertz from us.
And Henry's getting this one.
Henry, were you doing this one or the one before and you were coming in late? I just want to make sure. Did you want the Raiders, Vikings, or were you going to pitch the Steelers, Cowboys?
The Raiders. Okay.
All right, this one's going to Henry. Congrats, Henry.
You never showed the other side.
Oh, my bad.
There's the other side.
Next up, Super Bowl 12. Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. The Cowboys stomped the Broncos on this one.
And this is the last one that we have.
And this is the last of the NFL ones that we've got. Played at the Superdome, which is still to this day where the Saints play. Because they don't want to build a new stadium just to have it destroyed by being constantly flooded. Yeah, we were playing you guys on Sunday. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find a way to screw it up. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you wanted any of those later on, let us know. Don't wait too long, though, because these do have to go back to the owner. None of this stuff is ours. Alright, next up is 3 silver bars. They're 1.1 ounces each of assayed silver weight. And these are from the 100 Greatest Americans Silver Bar Series. And first one is Patrick Henry, issue number 6.
And where you get the issue number is, I believe, on the side of the bar.
So you're going for $35.
No, it says it right down there.
There, issue number 6. Honor America.
I think it's the silver.
Who is Patrick Henry? I have no idea, honestly.
A famous person? I don't know.
Wasn't he the one that somebody, when we were talking about it on Monday, said that they were like related to him?
He wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh. There you go.
See? He's famous.
Sorry, we're bad at history. Any takers? $35. Oh. Hidden came in and said that he was wrong. Francis Scott Key wrote it. Alright, let's see. Who was Patrick Henry? Oh, Patrick Henry was one of the founding fathers of the United States and the first governor of Virginia. There you go. That's who he was. And yeah, he was the guy that quoted the phrase, "Give me liberty or give me death." There you go. All right, last call on this one. What mint are they from? I do not know who actually made these.
Yeah, I could not figure it out. Who made them? Anything else like that? It has the serial number. I think it's only on the one side.
I know how to look up some of the like foreign coins and all that kind of stuff, but when it comes to like bullion, I don't really know how to, other than trying to Google it, how to figure out where stuff was made. But all right, moving on. Second one. All right, this one is Horace Mann, issue number 27. Again, going for 35.
This is all part of a series called The 100 Greatest Americans.
Let's see who this was.
Horace is H-O-R-A-C-E.
Horace Mann was an American educator. He was the first great American advocate of public education. And he was the first person that pushed that in a democratic society, education should be free. All right, let's keep politics out of chat. I know we're talking about like important people in history, but let's keep politics out of chat. All good. Oh, Cindy just said they are from the Franklin Mint. Thank you, Cindy. All right, moving on. And the last one that we have tonight of this series is
I should have known.
Alexander Hamilton.
These are all from the Franklin Mint.
Oh, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. There's number one Patrick Johnson on eBay, asking price $48.88. Sounds about right. These ones that were a series, you know, these have a higher collector value than just the silver weight. So Alexander Hamilton. I think he wrote a book, if I remember right. See, he's a New York delegate to the Constitutional Convention, major author of the Federalist Papers. He was the first Secretary of the Treasury of the United States. He argued in favor of a strong central government for the United States. Yeah, oh, he was born in the Caribbean. So that's who this be. Yep, and he's on the $10 bill. Was killed in a duel by Aaron Burr. Yep. Because of peanut butter. That's from the Got Milk commercial.
Last call.
How many people knew that the Got Milk commercials were directed by Michael Bay? Mr. Uber Explosions. All right, moving on.
Those are your next.
All right, next up, there are 3 of these available.
Different dates.
Yep,
And
there's
different looks.
a 74. 76. And 78.
And they all have different looks on them.
So these are just over 2 ounces of silver on the assayed silver weight. Which of course means because these are sterling, they weigh more than the assayed silver weight.
All it has on the side is the sterling.
Huh, I figured it would have had the year.
No, it has the year down here.
Oh.
Christmas.
Oh, let's get closer.
76. That's that?
Yep, there is 1976. Aaron says he has this one. Got a Frosty the Snowman.
And a wolf. Or a dog.
Probably a
With
dog,
people.
considering, yeah.
Yeah, with people.
A wolf would be cooler.
Right.
So that's the 76.
77.
Oh, wait.
That was 76.
Apparently, no, that was 74.
Uh,
Sorry, that was the 74. My bad.
yeah, 74, sorry.
And
And Bo's
Bo is bending the 74.
doing the 74. Bo, it will come in a bag that has the... It will come like this.
Give me a little bag with the thing on it.
Just so you're aware.
All right, here is the 76. For really reals this time. My birth year. Got the deers. Oh, did Aaron go? Crap, my bad.
Huh?
Aaron bend it first.
Oh,
I missed that.
okay.
Sorry, Bo. Aaron beat you. I didn't even catch that until Cindy just pointed it out. Aaron bent it before you did. Sorry about that. So Aaron's getting that one. No, the 76 was the one he said he already had. This one is the 76. So, Aaron, this is the one you said you already have, right? My apologies. That was my mix-up. Ah, sorry about that. Anybody for the 76? Bo, Aaron said if you want it, you can have it.
That was sweet. I'm good.
Okay, he's gonna let Aaron keep it.
Okay.
Alright, moving on. And here is the last one. This is the 1978.
Sitting in front of a fireplace. Having a tree. It's the other direction. Dork.
Year of me. Any takers on the 78? In 1973 for yours.
Yeah, we didn't have the 73.
Plus, you know Christmas is coming up, so some of this Christmas themed stuff could come in handy. Alright, we are moving on.
All three of these are different.
Alright, next up. See, these are some more bars that are just over 2 ounces each. All from 1971. This one is First Minneapolis, Minnesota bar, number 23. Yeah, same here. I was 76, baby.
Yes, they do.
Apparently, these are for various banks of the nation.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Because the next one is Great Western Bank and Trust, Arizona.
Still 33.
So that's bar number 3. Another 2.1 ounces of silver. Oops.
I've been 30 for 18 years.
Sounds legit. Alright, moving on to the last one of these, which is the Harris Trust and Savings Bank of Chicago. You've
14.
Harris Trust and Savings Bank, Chicago, Illinois. The lion. And the next item up will be the one that a lot of you are drooling over. And the largest item of the night is the showcase of the sale. How long are we going to have the items that don't sell tonight? For about a week.
A week tops.
Because we'll wait until all the payments come in, and then once he comes to get his money from the sale, we'll give him all of his stuff back. If there's something that you want to try and get down the road, shoot us an email so we know.
Yeah, so we can just hold it.
Because we can always be like, yeah, we have somebody that really wants these, so we're going to hang on to these until he can do it. And a lot of times he'll let us do it. Oh, you'll have a week to pay for these. You're good, dude. As long as these are paid for by next Thursday, you're good. So, for whatever your budget is, go to town, dude. Alright, moving on. Alright. Showcase item number 1. The one everybody was drooling over. I need to move this up. It's big. It's shiny. It's round. It's 5 ounces. 1887 Running Antelope. The Silver Chief. $50 face. 5 ounce silver round. Going for $180. These things go for upwards of almost $300 on eBay. Beautiful, beautiful design. Running Antelope, 3 nines, fine silver, 5 troy ounces.
$50. At the time when those were minted, they would honor the $50.
Now, this was made by, I wanted to say it was like the Chattanooga Mint. I looked it all up. Hang on a sec. Let me find it again. Running Antelope. I don't remember which one of these told me where it was.
That doesn't say.
If anybody's bending, bear with me for a sec. Here, give me the card. There we go. Yeah, it was Chattanooga Coin Company was who made it. They were made in 1985. They originally came with a authentication serial number card.
But this one didn't have it.
Because they were a limited edition run. And, you know, let me switch to browser view for a sec. So you guys can actually see this. So it says, we unconditionally guarantee the weight and purity of each coin bearing the Silver Chief trademark. We further guarantee to repurchase the Silver Chief at its $50 face value anytime without question until November 15th, 2010. Chattanooga Coin Company, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I couldn't find how many were made. That was the one piece of information I couldn't find, but it was a limited edition. Wheatback attack. Welcome. I gotta be honest, I don't remember your name. Have you changed your name? Any takers? That way you can see a little better. This thing is big and thick.
And it does have down here. It does have.
Oh yeah, it does have the number. That's the number of the piece number that this one is. So it's not actually in 1887 like the year. That's the serial number. 1887 is the number of the round in the limited edition. Last call. No, it did not come with the paperwork. All right, moving on. I'm surprised nobody grabbed that. I thought sure somebody would.
Yeah.
All right, and then showcase item number 2. At 4 ounces of silver. This is the 1982 Jamaica $25 coin.
And that is in a big holder.
World Championship of Football. It's in a big old airtight. It is Peru finish. 30,000 of these ever made, and it's going for $130. Saka, as we call it here in America. This is a big coin.
It's bigger than a 3x3. It would have to be in a 4x4.
You need to get that graded. Well, then you got to buy it so you can send it in to have it graded. This is basically about the same size as those gigantic Balboas. I'll show it to you real quick outside of the holder.
And it's starting to tone right there.
Yeah, a little bit. Making sure not to get my mitts on it. Reeded edge. There's nothing on the edge. Get back in your holder. Last call. Hey, Bill.
Bill. Those are nice.
All right, moving on. Guess nobody wants it. All right, these next three items. These are 2.22 ounces of silver each. These are from the East African Wildlife Series. The first one is the
Hartebeest.
I think that's a wildebeest.
It's Congai Hartebeest.
Oh, Congoni hartebeest.
That's why I had
Hartebeest.
it facing that way, so you knew. And that's technically the one that...
A very cool design. Hey, Marley.
Yes.
And these are all in big old... Well, 2 out of 3 of them are in big old airtights. One of them's in a 3x3.
Hey, Marley.
2.2 ounces, 2.22 ounces of silver in these. That's the assayed silver weight.
Yeah, these are beautiful coins.
Big old hunk of silver. Indie takers.
Or rounds, I should say. This one is missing a little piece on that side. That's the one that
This one's missing the entire top.
Yeah.
Okay. That needs to go in something then. If somebody gets it.
If someone gets it. I was not going to do
Alright, moving on.
So, after that.
Next one is gorillas. Oh yeah, these are decams all the way. So this one is missing the top of the holder.
So if someone gets it, we'll put it in a 3x3.
Or a bag or something.
It'd be a 3x3.
Well, I don't want to hurt trying to get it out of this. So I would just probably...
Yeah, probably just put it in a
We'll put it in a bag and send a 3x3 with it. That's
so
what we'll
you
do.
guys can deal with it.
That is very cool. Any takers? Do they have edge lettering?
Don't believe so. Oh, it just has sterling silver on the edge.
This one's not in a thing, so I'll show this one. I'll show you what's on the edge.
It's just the one side that says sterling silver.
Where'd it go? I just had it.
Right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's all that's on it is on the edge.
All right, last call for the gorillas.
Yeah, I did it myself.
All right, moving on. And the last one of this series that's available today. Any any Lion King fans out there? Here's the Pumbas. The Warthogs.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, hey, Lion King, Puma.
Any takers?
I don't know.
The football ones aren't bars, they're rounds. This is what they all look like. And then they have, of course, the team's helmet on it. And then the reverse had a little picture from it. The only one out of the football ones that sold was the Oakland Raiders, Minnesota Vikings. So if you wanted any of them other than that one, they're still here. Until we have to give them back to the owner.
Alright, last call on this.
Have a good one, Hidden. Thanks for coming in. Alright, we are moving on. To the 1963 state of West Virginia little silver round. This is 7/10 of an ounce of silver. Going for $22. And the takers. All right, moving on. Next one, 200th anniversary silver bar. It's got the eagle on the front. This one is basically 3/10 of an ounce, going for $13.
And it does have a little loop, so if you want to wear it as a necklace.
Yeah, it's got you can wear it as a little pendant. It's kind of cool.
And that's
There's the serial number. Probably. That looked like a radio telescope. Any takers, $13.
Can you hold that?
For how long? How long do you need? Till the 3rd? Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Let me put a note over here so I can let the owner know. Hold till the 3rd.
It's up.
Got it. All right, we put a note on it. All right, next up. So we've had some of these as the bronze medallions. This is the silver version of it. It's almost a ½ ounce. 1964 Centennial of Yosemite Grant, or of the Yosemite Grant. That was the grant that was signed for Yosemite National Park. Signed into law by Abraham Lincoln in 1864. This is going for $15. So those of you that have been wanting some of the silver version of the medallions that we sell on a normal basis, here's one of them. Any more bezel bars? I don't believe so. I think we're already through all the bars.
The bezel bars? No.
Well, other than the portrait bars. Yeah, no, that was it. That was the only one. Any takers? It's almost a ½ ounce of silver.
Yep.
Which means you're getting that at $3 over melt. Not bad.
What?
Getting it for $3 over melt, especially considering it was made in 1964. Yeah, it's sterling. But
it says it on it.
Yeah, but the .45 or 4625 ounce acetate silver weight, that's the actual silver weight in it.
Yeah.
That's not the weight of the medallion itself. That's just the silver weight. The medallion itself would have an additional 0.0 or what, 0.75 of it.
Be our chef.
You guys know what I mean. the other 7.5% of it that makes more weight. All right. Next up, from 1990, this is the Heartland Coin Club medallion. So you guys have seen us have a lot of Coin Club medallions that are bronze. Here's a pure silver one. 3 9s fine. 1 ounce silver round, $33. From 1990.
Riding a horsey. Hey, I know him.
Trying to see if I can tell what it says. What the heck did that say?
Let me see. I did it underneath the scope.
I want to know what it says.
Yes, it is mirror polished.
Well, yeah, it's a proof, dude. It's supposed to be that way. What does that say? Bronc busting.
Lakeside Rodeo.
Lakeside Rodeo. Oh, alright. That's what that says. By the way, anytime you guys get stuff like this, keep an eye out for like errors, just like on coins. Because if you can find like double dies and stuff on these, that gives these extra value too. And it happens. Lincoln. Alright, last call on this one. Then we are moving on.
Yeah, I'll get that. Alright.
Alright, moving on.
There's 3 of them.
Next up, we've got 3 of these available. These are from 1969. So these are some vintage little pieces. This is San Diego 200th anniversary. These are 0.6475 ounces assayed silver weight. They are sterling. All 3 are the same. They're 20 bucks each.
I believe that all 3 of them are the same.
It's got the like the Panama looking conquistador helmet.
Yeah. They're all the same.
So there's the
number
first
1.
one. Here's the second one. And here is the third one.
And that's already got some toning on it, starting to get like that purple and
And it takers.
yellow hue.
So there's your obverse and your reverse together. Yeah, they definitely do produce some nice stuff. 20 bucks each. That's what I was thinking. It looks like it looks like Balboa.
Last call.
All right, moving on. Next up, these are from 1969.
As well.
And we got 2 of them available. They are the One Small Step, One Giant Leaps. These are 0.8325 ounces of silver, assayed silver weight, and 30 bucks each. So for those of you that like that space memorabilia, and I know there's some of you out there, These were made during the space race era. Are they proof like? No, they have like a satin finish. These are satiny. Last call on these. One going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
Any takers on the second? All right, we are moving on. All right, the next few, these are...
It's all the greatest moments in George Washington's life.
There's 9 of these.
And it's all different.
Every one of them is different.
I already put it over.
Apparently the weights are slightly different here and there.
Yeah, every now and then the weights are different.
Or at least on the one. You have a different weight on that one.
Yeah, it was different for some
Okay.
reason.
But the first one is, this is, all of them but one are 0.6475 ounce assayed silverweight. They are beautiful, super deep cameo proofs. And these are $20 each.
And this is the Washington's farewell address to his officers.
Yeah, these things are gorgeous. These are worth every bit of $20.
They're probably worth more.
Probably.
Yes, it is.
Going to Aaron. Congrats, Aaron.
They're all different, Aaron. Just FYI.
I already let them know that. All right.
I've been one.
The next one is Washington taking command of Continental Army. Again, 0.6475 assayed silverweight. This one's going to Joe. Congrats, Joe. Next one. This is the only one that has the different silver weight. This one is 0.74, so it's just shy of 3/4 of an ounce. This is Washington rallying the troops at Monmouth. Monmouth. However you say that. Any takers? So it's a bit more silver for the same price, and nobody wants it. Oh, there we go. Going to Chef. All right, next one. These are, again, that was the only one that was that weight. The rest of these are the .6475s. This one is Washington inauguration as first president. I have not seen that. It sounds cool. Any takers? All right, moving on. Next one is crossing. Oh, Aaron, were you trying to get the last one or this one? Because you slipped in right. You want both?
Okay.
So this is the crossing the Delaware. Kind of cool because the new quarter is now crossing the Delaware as well. All right, those are both going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
Next up is the presiding over the Constitutional Convention. Man, these things are pretty. Yeah, it is. These things are crazy beautiful. They did a phenomenal job making these. Any takers? All right, moving on to the formation of the nation's first cabinet.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if I can find anything real quick.
Greatest moments of life.
I know that. Let's see.
It was Franklin Mint who did it. It says 12.
There's 12 of them. Was the full set. They did a gold-plated version and then this version.
The silver.
The gold-plated version was also a proof finish. So the entire set was 12 rounds. Oh, yeah, Franklin Mint's done coins for a number of countries. Yeah, Virgin Islands, Bahamas, a few others.
I think Jamaica.
And we got, so we've got 9 of them on the list. So that's 9 out of the 12 of the series.
Yeah.
Last call on this one. All right, moving on.
Yep.
To Victory at Yorktown. This one's going to Aaron.
Congrats, Aaron.
And then the last one available is the first meeting with Lafayette. Whole set in the book is on eBay for $750.
Yeah.
And yeah, today you have an opportunity to get 9 out of 12 of the set for
$100.
$180. This one's going to Aaron.
All right. Did anybody else want the other 2 that did not sell?
If anybody else decides you want some of these, the Constitutional Convention and Nation's First Cabinets are both still available. $20 each.
The set. Well, you don't get one of them or 2 of them because other people got it. But
Yeah, we don't actually have like the whole set. I'm talking about for the ones that were available tonight. There was 9 of them. If somebody had gotten all 9 of them, it would have been $180. So you want the 2 that didn't sell?
Okay.
Aaron? That'd give you 7 of them. Yeah, all right, cool. Then you can bug Joe and be our chef and be like, hey, some of the ones you guys got. All right, next up. Another Christmas item with the holidays coming up. These can be fun for stocking stuffers, you know, whatever. This is a 1 ounce assayed silverweight sterling silver bar. Or round, sorry, not a bar. It's a medallion. 1996 Christmas medallion. Another beautifully made round. And then it's got a blank reverse
So you can
with the
engrave
wreathing, so
something.
you can like create, you know, Merry Christmas from, you know, whatever. Put your own personal message on it. With the nice Christmas ribbon going around. Tell you what, if you have any of you have kids that were born in '96, this would be an awesome thing for them. Or if you know anybody that was born in '96. Be a very cool present for somebody. Your son whose birthday is today? Nice. Well, tell your son the Cheapskate said happy birthday. Get a set of St. Patrick grounds. Cool. Were they color green? Probably because they were overpriced if they had them at freaking almost $700.
Yeah, or over 700.
All right, moving on. Next one. This one is from 1972. This is 1972 Silver Anniversary Year in Technology from the Oregon Technical Institute of 1947. There's the date of it being made. Got the owl, you know, the wise owl there. Kind of neat.
Out with the.
$26. It's only not even $2 over, quite $2 over melt.
The owl has a cap on it.
Or $3 over melt.
$3.
Yeah, $3 over melt. Because it's only 9/10 of an ounce, not a full ounce. Excuse me. We'll go with the halfway point.
I don't know what halfway it would be.
How many links? I don't know. I can never go long enough without just biting it. Alright, moving on. Next up, we got an actual coin from the Bahamas. This is a 1971 satin finish, $2. It is 1 ounce of silver. It is a 925 sterling silver coin. It's got 1 ounce of silver weight in it. It's the satin finish. There's satins and proofs both put out in these. And this one's going for $30. To Greg.
Congrats, Greg.
Congrats, Greg. All right, next up. This one's kind of cool. It says Treasures of the Louvre. It says portrait of an old man and his son, or a grandson. So that's a depiction of an actual piece of art at the Louvre, which is a big art museum in France for anybody who didn't know. I think it's in France. Might be in Italy. So one of the two. But this is 1.44 ounces of silver weight in this thing. Paris, thank you. Yeah, it is France.
That nose. Yes, that nose is like huge.
Beautiful design. Check out that ring of cherubs. That is crazy cool.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Any takers? All right, moving on. Next one, this is a big old John F. Kennedy medallion at 2.1275 ounces assayed silver weight. Going for $60. Beautiful proof deep cam finish.
Mirror polish.
I'm guessing that's either a initial for the designer or a mint mark.
Of those whom much is given, much is required.
It's the proving mark. And it does have some edge lettering.
I think it just says silver. Yeah, it's just that. Oh, no, it says
Franklin Mint.
And then
Sterling.
Silver.
1,000 grains.
That's it.
That's what's on the edge. Any takers? Just over 2.1 ounces. Over $60. Yeah, that is beautiful.
I like the reverse a lot better than just his head. Because he walking in grass. I like that.
You don't have a capsule that'll fit that? Yeah, it's in a 3x3.
Yeah. And we don't have them either.
I'm sure you could find one.
Window shopping. Alright.
Alright, we're moving on. I did, Aaron. Thank you. It always helps when we can get lots of like the flips and sleeves back so we don't have to buy so many of them. We appreciate that. That was awesome.
Thank you, Aaron.
Next up, this is another one that's 2.1275 ounce silver weight. This is Saint Sebastian Andrea Montana, I think is how you say that.
Montana. That just looks...
That's messed up. Yeah, to anybody who ever decides, hey, I want to be a saint, remember how saints are made.
That is how.
Saints typically end up becoming saints because of the fact that they were murdered for what they believed in.
That's from a painting.
So, typically to become a saint, you first have to become a martyr. But I guess if you're, you're dedicated enough to what it is you're standing for.
All right.
Last call on this one. Like I said, there's some very cool stuff in this bundle tonight. It's really awesome stuff we've never seen before. It's just cool seeing it. But all right, moving on. All right, the next three, these are gold plated. So you've got an ounce of silver. That's 24 karat gold plated. This is San Francisco Rimini Leon Battista Alberti. Say that 3 times fast. Serial number 0440. Assayed silver weight. Basically an ounce. And gold plated. $30.
That's 0.925 silver underneath the gold plating.
San Francesco Rimini.
That's why I'm
Circa 1450.
That's why I'm like, why did you change it? Because I typed it exactly the way that it said on
And this also has edge lettering on it,
yeah,
letting
that's
you know
where I got all the numbers
stats.
And
Your serial number, all that stuff's on the edge. Any takers? $30. Get some silver and some gold on that one. Yeah. Some of the shops here have them as well.
yeah.
Half the shops, honestly, in Tucson, we've still never been to. Because Tucson is a very big, very spread out city. And there's like, I think 9 or 10 coin shops here. We only really go to 2 of them. Because we don't own a vehicle.
And I don't feel like
All right,
going
moving
to the
on.
other side of town either.
Next up, this one is 2.22 ounces of silver and 24 karat gold plated. It is equestrian monument of that person. I'm not even going to try it. I will butcher that. Really high relief on this one. That's actually really cool.
And it does have the edge lettering again. Andrea Del Verrocco.
Probably Horatio.
I don't know.
But a very, very cool piece. Big chunk of silver, plated with gold. Anybody? If you're... Was that supposed to say if, or it was just supposed to say he did start down here? Alright, moving on. Alright, and the last of the gold-plated. Again, this is 2.1275 ounce assayed silverweight. And 24 karat gold-plated. Prince Baltazar Carlos on horseback, Diego Velasquez. That is a really cool design. I like that design. Circa 1634. Any takers? Oh, by the way, for anybody who came in late,
we still have a lot of the NFL.
This puppy, I just want to let everybody know, for anybody who came in late, this beauty is still available. This is the 5-ouncer.
That was 180.
Yeah, $180 if anybody wanted this. It's still available.
Alright. Moving on.
Yep. Alright, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with... We're actually going to be going into some actual coins for the next, like, 10 lots or so. And then a bunch of more cool stuff coming along.
Yes, we had to. Sorry, Cindy.
So we'll be right back, guys. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. By the way, I forgot to mention, guys, we are allowed to do payments. So if anybody wanted the big pieces, but you need to do payments, we are allowed to do that. I figured I should mention that. All right, next up, we got some Canadian $10 pieces. These things have 1.44 ounces of silver in them, each. They're from various years. We're going to go through them. Kick it off with 1973. Canadian $10 piece. These have that satin finish. This is the Olympiad Montreal Skyline. Going for 45 bucks. Three of three, and two of them I think we're good. Okay. Any takers? So the melt value alone on these is $35.11. And all of these were fairly low mintage. They all had a mintage of under 200,000 each. In fact, all the rest of them except this one were all 100,000 minted. Any takers? All right, moving on. Next one is also from 1973. At 100,000 minted. It's the one that has the map of Canada on it. It's actually pretty much just the world map on it. Minus Australia and Antarctica. Beautiful luster on these things. Only 100,000 of these ever made. Figure easily 75% of these have been melted down. So you can figure probably about 25,000 of these still left out there floating around. All right, moving on. To the 1974. Again, 45 bucks. And there are 3 of these available. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. They're different. So I'll just go through all of them. There's also this one for 74 with the bicycles. 1 second, hidden. And then this one with the building are all 74s. And Hidden was asking about this one for 40, and yeah, we can do that, Hidden. We can do 40 bucks. So this one's going to Hidden for 40. So here's the other 2 from 74. Any takers on these? The building and the bicycles. All right, moving on. Oh, hang on. $40. Okay, hang on. Do $40 each for all except the Canadian map and cycling. Just the ones that we've shown, or all of them? All of them. Okay, so you don't need that one. So that would be, you want that one. You don't need that one. And you want that one? Yeah, I can do that. Let me find these real quick. Okay, so that one's 40 to Hidden. And then when that one was a 74. Got it. You got it, sir. Coin grats. Alright, next up. 1975s. We've got 3 different designs. For the 75s, we have got... Yeah. Honestly, I'm not even sure what that is, but we have it. And then we've got a person in a very weird looking get up there. Interesting. And we got that one. So those are the 3 designs we have for 1975. Any takers on these? Let me find it, Bo. All right. Got your name on it, Bo. Grazie. Yeah, I can do that for you, Hidden. So Bo's getting the 2-ounce Kennedy round.
Okay.
That has John F. Kennedy's face on it.
Okay.
So all 3 of these. 2 Hidden for $40 each. Hidden's looking to complete his collection of these right now. All right. Can't get it out of your mind. It was really nice. That's for sure. If you like it that much, then yes, you should definitely own it. All right, and then 1976. That one is really cool. We've got 3 different designs again. So we got that one. That one. And that one. Will do, sir. And again, going to Hidden for $40 each. Greg, let me see if that's something I can do or not. Let me find it. Yeah, actually, we can do that. So Greg is getting the big old Indian 5-ouncer for $150. Congrats, sir. That one's going to Greg. Over what? I know what you meant. Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you get it in. I'll put a note on it. So this one's still available. This is the other big one if anybody wanted it. This is the Jamaica. This is 4 ounces of silver. Comes with the big old airtight. That one's still available if anybody wanted it. That one's $130. Hidden said, please make sure that is 9 Canadian pieces so far.
It is.
It is 9, sir, yes. Put that note on Greg real quick. Paying next fraud day. Got it. Alright. These next items, these are the last of the bullion items from tonight. I really hope somebody picks these up because these things are awesome.
Yes, they are absolutely beautiful.
So every single one of these, Cheapskate is my dealer. Every single one of these is 1.1 ounce. Well, technically it's 1.11 ounce of silver. They're all $35 each.
They're all different.
All of them are different.
Oh!
They all just fell over. These are freaking cool, guys. That's in a 3x3. That would not fit in a 2x2. So that's Benjamin Franklin, Pennsylvania. Again, keep in mind the 1.11 ounce, that's the silver weight ounce. $35. Can you start an AGA meeting? No, that would be a CC meeting. Coin collector, CCA, Coin Collectors Anonymous.
I'm looking for that next one.
Sam Adams?
Yes.
Right here. That's Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Paine.
Okay, you put up the wrong one then.
Huh?
Because the first one was Benjamin Franklin.
Who's that? Oh, I put the wrong one up. Oops. Here we go. Now it's right. Benjamin Franklin.
Dork.
Dork.
Samuel Adams. Is that one right?
Could you go 31? We can do 31.
Samuel Adams. Caesar one.
Oh, show the reverse. Yeah, you'll do 31? Yeah, we can do it for 31. All right, Aaron wants the one I accidentally showed, the George Washington. Yeah, he wants it for 31. Here's the reverse. That's the reverse on all of them. It's got the signature and then the date and everything.
And I'll take that one. I don't know.
Washington. Anybody want the Franklin?
Robert Morris. Those are next.
The only Quaker willing to fight. All right, we are moving on. If anybody decides you want the Benjamin Franklin one, let me know.
Those are correct.
Next up, you guys will know this guy from the beer brand. Samuel Adams, Massachusetts. $35. Any takers? I don't know what I did with the rubber band for these. Yeah, I can do 31. I'm going to guess that we're just going to be doing 31 on all of these. Going to bow for 31.
You gotta look at them.
That one's going to bow.
See what is going up next.
Caesar Rodney's going up next.
Yeah, I can't find.
He's right here. He was right on top.
Yeah, but the rest of them are not. Besides,
Next up is Caesar Rodney, Delaware.
those are correct. The rest, who knows?
Any takers? Horatio Gates is next. Really, George Washington already sold. So Robert. Yep, that's right.
Paul Revere is next.
Just stack them over here now. Any takers? Oh, nice.
John Adams. Patrick Henry. John Hancock.
All right, moving on. Next up is Horatio Gates, Virginia. No one knows who Caesar Rodney is. Caesar Rodney was one of the founding fathers of America. For anybody who doesn't know who he is. So he was a member of the Continental Congress, the first Congress. And before that, he was the governor of Delaware. That's why his name's on the Delaware Quarter.
Don't ask me.
And then Horatio Gates, the one that's on under the camera right now, was he served as a general in the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. So he led the victory over the British at the Battle of Saratoga. All right, moving on. Surprised nobody's grabbing these. These things are beautiful. If I had the money, I'd buy this whole set and like put them together somehow in one big thing. Because I just think that'd be freaking cool. Next up is Richard Henry Lee of Virginia. So Richard Henry Lee served a one-year term as the president of the Continental Congress. He was a signatory to the Articles of Confederation. He was responsible for the 1776 Lee Resolution, which was the motion in the Second Continental Congress calling for the colony's independence from Great Britain. So he was the guy that was very much responsible for us breaking away from Britain. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous set. But we're moving on. Next up, Robert Morris of Pennsylvania. He started the mutiny pretty much.
Babe, move that down a little bit.
Move what down a little bit?
The list. Thank you.
Uh-huh. So Robert Morris, yeah, the guy before that was the guy that was like most involved in creating the revolution and America breaking away. Robert Morris is the guy that financed it. So he was the money.
There. Here, here, and then here.
I kind of figured. Because, you know, when you're breaking away from the nation that you're a part of, you know, you need the money. This guy was the money. Which also means he was probably the most well-defended person in the entire nation at the time.
Alright.
Moving on. All right, anybody who doesn't know who this guy is needs to go back to 3rd grade. This is Paul Revere, Massachusetts. Undertakers.
And these are all silver.
Also a silversmith made famous for Revere ware. Undertakers.
31. Aaron.
Going to Aaron for 31. Next up. John Adams. He said the sky is falling, right? I don't know. Could be. John Adams of Massachusetts. I'm here to educate and inform, so John Adams was one of the founding fathers. He was the second president of the United States. And he was an American statesman, attorney, diplomat, and writer.
Okay.
You got your education in Alaska. I is smart.
The best education is not in the U.S.
No, definitely not.
Education standards have gone way down.
We're not even in the top 30. I think we rank like 38th in the world.
And that's bad.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
John Quincy
Yep,
Adams?
that's John Quincy Adams. That is him, sir. Next up, Patrick Henry, Virginia. Apparently they missed a bit of polishing on his nose. 'Cause that's
His nose is shiny.
kind of funny. He's got the mirror finish right on the tip of his nose.
Oopsie.
I find that humorous. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see who this is.
Patrick Henry.
Patrick Henry. If you haven't figured it out, these are all the founding fathers of the U.S. So this is the founding father set. He was also, this guy was the first governor of Virginia. He was a gifted orator.
American attorney, planter, politician, and best known for his declaration to Second Virginia Convention.
Yeah, he was the give me liberty or give me death guy, of course. Served as the first and sixth post-colonial governor of Virginia. Give me liberty or give me death. Or give me a polished nose. All right, moving on. You guys should know who this guy is. John Hancock. Sign your John Hancock, please. Most of these guys are also the founders of the Masons.
Yeah.
Just as an added something. John Hancock was an American merchant, statesman, and prominent patron of the American Revolution. He served as president of the Second Continental Congress and was the first and third governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And he was a Mason. So was George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Jefferson. Who else on this list were Masons? John Paul Jones, Benjamin Rush, Nathan Hale, I think, was a Mason.
Henry Knox.
Hamilton was a Mason. Horatio Gates was a Mason.
Hi, Flash.
Hey, Flash, I haven't seen you in ages, man. How have you been? It's awesome seeing you again.
Education and lifestyle. Who could ask for more?
We've been stressed out lately, but other than that, we're doing all right.
Finally got my neck thing figured out.
All right, moving on. Next up, Thomas Paine. Of New York.
He looks mean.
All right, so Thomas Paine. He was an English-born American political activist, philosopher, political theorist, and revolutionary. He's most famous for the pamphlet Common Sense, published in January 10th, 1776, selling out its 1,000 printed copies immediately. Common Sense is credited as playing a crucial role in convincing colonists to take up arms against England. Yep, Joe knew that. Joe's like, yep, common sense. Something this nation doesn't seem to have anymore.
Right?
Suffering from funds low at the moment. Yeah, same thing. That's why we've been stressed out.
Alright. We are moving on. If no one wants the ugly dude.
Our revolution. I am amazed it hasn't happened yet.
Right. It should have.
There are so many things that have happened in the past few years that I honestly thought would spark it, and it didn't.
Joe V said, bend the pain.
Bend the pain. Joe V apparently has purchased Payne. Something you guys don't know about Angela is she's happy to dole out.
Yes, I am.
But that's a story for a different channel. All right, next up.
I've always said that common sense was replaced with typical stupidity.
Pretty much. Next up is Ethan Allen of New Hampshire. Kind of looks a little like Elvis. I think he does. He's got an Elvis hairdo. All right, let's see what this guy was about.
Long before Elvis, so he could have, or he could be related.
Ethan Allen. Well, there's a furniture brand named Ethan Allen. Ethan Allen. Soldier and frontiersman. Leader of the Green Mountain Boys during the American Revolution. After fighting in the French and Indian War. He settled in what is now Vermont. I have no idea if he was anything involved with the furniture. And the takers.
My dining room tables from Ethan Allen.
moving on. With a name like Green Mountain Boys, that was the first thing that came to mind was Vermont. All right, next up is Nathaniel Green from Rhode Island.
He looks like one of those people that you don't want to, like, talk out of turn.
All right.
Or he's smacky over
Nathaniel Green was a major general of the Continental Army in the American Revolutionary War. He emerged from the war with a reputation as General George Washington's most talented and dependable officer, and is known for his successful command in the Southern theater of the war.
Yeah, no wonder he has that face.
One of the great military leaders. It was a $4,000 table set. Nice.
Gifted to me.
Any takers? Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the first.
Right?
All right, moving on. I'm pretty sure you guys might know who this guy is. Thomas Jefferson of Virginia.
He looks upset.
Hey, Muscle Show. Yeah, these are very cool.
Yeah, and you're getting a history lesson.
The Founding Fathers, all of these are the Founding Fathers. 1.1 ounces of silver each. Beautiful designs. Like I said, if I had the money, I'd buy all of these.
Yeah. And it's silver. Ken.
Last call on this one. All right, moving on. Next up is Anthony Wayne of Pennsylvania. So Anthony Wayne was an American soldier, officer, and statements of Irish descent. So he was an Irishman. He adopted a military career at the outset of the American Revolutionary War, where his military exploits and fiery personality quickly earned him promotion to brigadier general and the nickname Mad Anthony.
He looks mad.
So apparently he was the general you didn't want to come up against.
He looks like you.
Because he probably just went like wild into battle. He's like, ah!
He looks insane.
So Mad Anthony here for $35.
He looks like he's cuckoo.
Mad Anthony Wayne, well known in your area.
cuckoo in his picture. He looks like he has like split personalities or something. Or 1812.
Oh yeah, he was the War of 1812 guy too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's snatching these things up too. These things are awesome.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next up is John Jay of New York. So John Jay was, of course, the founding father. He served in numerous government offices, drafted New York State's first constitution in 1777, and he was chosen president of the Continental Congress the following year. So he was the first. There we go. He was the first president of the Continental Congress, apparently.
Yay, history.
Apparently, my Weather Channel app decided it needed to pop up and let me know that the FBI confirmed that Brian Laundrie was found dead. I'm sure everybody knows that story. Probably realized, oh crap, I murdered my girlfriend. Now I'm going to spend the rest of my life in prison. All right, moving on. Next up is Benjamin Rush of Pennsylvania. So Benjamin Rush was a signer of the Declaration of Independence and civic leader in Philadelphia, where he was a physician, politician, social reformer, humanitarian, and educator, and the founder of Dixon College.
Yeah, he looks like a...
Rush attended the Continental Congress.
He looks like a teacher. He looks like a butt.
Yep. All right, moving on to John Paul Jones of Virginia. So, John Paul Jones was a Scottish-American naval captain who was the United States' first well-known naval commander in the Revolutionary War. So he was
the cap on.
he was responsible for kicking butt in the ocean.
They should have left the cap on.
Paul Simon. Man, I'm surprised nobody really wants these. All right, moving on. Next up's Henry Knox. Remember, if you want these, it's your only opportunity. These got to go back to the owner. So Henry Knox was a senior general of the Continental Army and later the United States Army. He directed the artillery in successful war for independence. He was close to George Washington, who appointed him first United States Secretary of War. What would today be the Secretary of Defense. He looks like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Maybe that's where they got the idea for him. Was looking through portraits of famous people.
Any takers?
When that was created.
All right, moving on to James Madison. Excuse me. So Madison, of course, was one of our presidents. He was the 4th president of the United States. Let's see. He was also an American statesman, diplomat, expansionist, philosopher, and founding father. Here we got 3 more of these, and then we'll be into some American coinage for the end of the list. Same here. You should buy some. All right, moving on to Nathan Hale of Connecticut. Nathan Hale was an American patriot, soldier, and spy for the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War. He volunteered for an intelligence gathering mission in New York City, but was captured by the British and executed. What? Yeah, you need to contest that. There's not even any nudity in it. Sorry, modeling thing. Alright, moving on to John Marshall of Virginia. So John Marshall was an American politician and lawyer who served as the 4th Chief Justice in the United States from 1801 until his death in 1835. So, as the Supreme Court's most influential Chief Justice, Marshall was responsible for constructing and defending both the foundation of judicial power and the principles of American federalism. That's who that guy was. All right, moving on to the last one of these. Alexander Hamilton of New York. Alexander Hamilton was Caribbean-born American statesman, politician, legal scholar, military commander, lawyer, banker, and economist. That guy got around. That's what you call a jack of many trades right there. He didn't do anything. He was a military commander. I wouldn't really call that not doing anything. Said he made his reputation during the Revolutionary War and became one of America's most influential founding fathers. He was an impassioned champion of a strong federal government and played a key role in defending and ratifying the U.S. Constitution. All right, moving on. That does it for those. We got some coinage now. These are American coinage. We got a 1907 San Francisco Barber $50. 90% silver in good. Going for $25. Any takers? Don't worry, we're almost done. Anybody, anybody? All right, moving on to the 1913 San Francisco Barber half dollar. 90% silver and good, also 25 bucks. Henry must have fell asleep after dinner.
Okay, yeah, I did.
Huh?
I did.
What?
That's what you gave me for two.
Oh crap, whoops. That was supposed to be the part 2 for Patreon, not for YouTube.
That's what you gave me. So that's why.
Yeah. Okay. That's, yeah. We'll fix that.
I wanted to look at it.
I'm surprised I didn't have like thousands of comments and
But it's adult.
oh, it doesn't matter. All right, moving on. Okay, let me get done with this and then we'll worry about that. Next up, we got some piece dollars. Got 3 of these available. These are 1922 plain dates. Here's number 2. These are going for 40 bucks each. And number 3. Any takers on these? Anybody, anybody? All right, moving on. And then we've also got 2 of these. These are 1924s, both BUs. Going for 40 bucks each. Any takers? Everybody's so quiet all of a sudden. All right, moving on. All right, and finally, I'm gonna figure where the heck I just put them. They're there. Finally, we've got Silver Ikes. All right, first one, we've got 4 available. These are the 1971 BUs. Here's number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. $15 each. I can't drop the price on these, I'm afraid. Got a Tubutron to fill. It's still a good price for them. It's the same price I charge on our sales. And people gobble them up. Ike prices have been going up. Up, up, up. Yeah, the lowest I could do on them would be like, I could do 14. Yeah, 14 would be the lowest I could do on those. You want all of them for 14? Alrighty. Yeah, because like even when we buy them for between $10 and $11 each before we sell them. So after PayPal fees and all of that stuff, we might make like $1.50 off each coin. So I'm sure the owner of these is thinking the same thing. All right, and then we've also got one 1971 silver proof. Also $15. Oops, I put an extra one of these on there. Anybody for the proof? It is proof that it is an Ike. All right, moving on. Next up, these we got 3 available. These are the 1972s. Again, 15 bucks each. If you want all of these, I can do 14 a piece if you get them all on these as well.
Where's the rubber band? Yes.
Yeah, you want all 3 for 14 again? Alrighty. All right, and final coin on the list. $1976 silver. I used to have the whole collection until we had to sell it. That kind of sucked.
Right.
Yeah. All right, going to Aaron for 14. So Aaron got all the Ikes but one. If anybody wants the proof, that's still available. Apparently Aaron doesn't want the proof. It's like, get that poo-poo proof out of here. Yeah, the flip's what you're paying for, Hidden. Didn't you know that? All right.
Was there
Anything that you guys
missed?
wanted to see again? Anything that you've been thinking about, wanting to know, and hadn't decided on yet? Any of that kind of thing? Anything you wanted to make offers on?
We still have a lot.
It'll be the same, Greg. I could do 14 bucks on it. Thanks, Hidden. Yeah, you want it for 14? All right. Best on the Jamaica coin. So Greg got the proof. Jamaica, 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 where are you?
Jamaica's near the top.
There you are. 130 was the marked price. I could go 115. Can you get a list of what didn't sell? Yeah, I could do that. Will do, Greg.
Okay, then.
All right, Bo's getting the big old Jamaica for 115. Congrats, Bo.
Oh, Bo upgraded your package because you were just on the purple mailer. So you're going to be in a small flat rate.
Did you catch that, Bo? You're in a small flat rate box now because of that coin. Because that's a big one.
So, if you want it held, we can. Oh, someone said to ship.
Yeah, he said hold it.
And I don't know who. It was in the beginning of it.
Oh, I don't know. If you guys wanted something shipped, you got to make sure to email us because we won't necessarily remember it just seeing it once in chat. So.
And I never got around to writing it on the board.
Or if you want it held. Can I split your bill for you? So you want to do half this week and half next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, no, he said
Aaron.
2 payments.
Yeah. Half of his total bill this week, the other half next week.
No, he said just do it.
You do know how halves work, right?
Yes.
There's 2 halves.
Yes, but you can just... Never mind. I'll shut up and go away. My brain is not working right.
No, it is not. Yeah, I got you covered, Aaron.
My brain is on hiatus.
All right. And Greg said he'll pay for the other one with his other one. So paying for his Ike next week as well. Cool. All right. Anything else for anybody else?
And we will email you with the rest of the list, Henry.
Just marking some stuff real quick.
You're welcome, Henry.
Find any more vehicles? Not yet. We haven't had a chance to get out and do anything.
And then...
Any SMS sets? We do... I don't think...
No, we don't have any.
Yeah, no, we don't have any right now.
As far as I'm aware.
I get them in all the time, though, so keep checking in.
As far as I'm aware, we don't.
Alright, anything else from the list? Henry, I'll send you the
I told
the list of what's left.
I told them.
Just make sure that if you want something on it, you let us know in the next day or two, because we need to be able to let the owner know what he's getting back.
Yeah, no, that's enough. Alright.
Alright, guys, we're going to get out of here. Like I said, our list will get mailed out either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Probably
for
tomorrow
Monday's sale. Yeah, probably tomorrow morning. So thank you everybody for coming out. We appreciate it. It was nice seeing some of you guys that haven't been around in a while. That was awesome. And everybody have a great night.